Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our lecturer, Dr. Muhammad Sasuddin bin Sajahah. My name is Muhammad Farouk Biazmi, and today I'm going to talk about my campaign, which is Road Safety Campaign 2020.
Today, we are from class KAM 2283B and 3C would like to present to you about our campaign, which is Road Safety Campaign. Before we begin, we are a group of 4, consists of myself, Muhammad Farouk Biazmi, Muhammad Arif bin Muhammad Yusof, Muhammad Izzuddin bin Abdul Aziz, and Muhammad Akmal bin Abdul Wahab. So, without further ado, let's begin the video presentation for today. The reason why we choose the campaign is because there has been 281,537 accidents reported as at January to June 2019 in Malaysia. This likely happened due to the selfish behavior of road users, lack of penalty and program that emphasize on road safety, and festive season. The scientists forecasted the number to increase even more once MCO is over, as there will be many people that will venture outside driving the cars and riding the motorcycle and so on, because they has been in quarantine for a long period of time. This will contribute to the numbers. So, we come up with this campaign to overcome these issues. Now, let's talk about the background of the campaign. I will talk about the overview of the campaign, 4 phases of road safety campaign, and the main objective of the campaign. Okay, the first one is overview. The campaign will be conducted around December once MCO is over. The targeted date will be 1 December 2020. The venue will be held at all R&R across Malaysia. The campaign is based on a pre-existing campaign, which is Drive for Life by Bose Automotive, with a few tweaks to make it more effective and efficient. Basically, the campaign will consist of 4 phases. The 4th phase of road safety campaign is strategizing, educate, engage, and empower. Okay, let's talk about the first phase, which is strategizing. It's about how we make the whole campaign work. The first thing that we do is we segmentize the target market according to gender, age, and vehicle, according to the latest existing statistics. And then we forward the data and propose the idea for the campaign to NGO and related parties to obtain funds. Other than that, we divide into 4 teams and appoint a leader per group to manage the team. And the last one, we create SOP in which each group specializes on specific thing in the campaign, such as management, activities, multimedia, as well as logistics. Next, the second phase is educate. It is about how we educate the target market. So we educate them by promoting the campaign extensively through various mediums such as website, social media, and etc. The material used for the campaign and or the promotion is data and facts about accident. The third phase is engage. It is about how we engage the target market during the campaign. We will organize a book complete with appealing decoration to attract people, and then we will devise activity for all age group to participate. Other than that, we will give a brief lecture about road safety and conduct an exhibition about road safety. The last phase is empower. It is about how we empower them to practice road safety. This can be done by reassuring them that all the things that they have learned throughout the program are based on accurate data and facts, and all the methods shown are scientifically proven to overcome accident on road. Other than that, we need to lead by example by showing a good behavior while driving or riding a motorcycle. And the last one, we need to utilize their personal sentiment as a fuel to empower them, such as religion, family, races, and etc. Okay, let's talk about the main objective. There are 4 main objectives of the campaign, which is improve people behavior on the road, educate people on how to ensure road safety and avoid accident on the road, and eliminate risk of death due to accidents. And the last one is educate about recent situation related on road safety through facts, table, and statistics.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Abdul Wahab, and now I will present to you about the statistic of the campaign that we select, which is road safety campaign. Now, for my part, I will explain about the statistic of accident and death in Malaysia. As you can see in the poster, it shows the statistic that have been produced by Polis Diraja Malaysia. In 2017, there are 500 33,875 cases of road accident that had been stayed. In 2018, there are increases in the cases stayed, which are 548,598 cases rather than 2017. For the last year, there are decreases cases rather than the 2018, which are 281,527 cases stayed. The decreasing in the case is a good sign of the road safety awareness. It looks like the people have realized about the importance of road safety. For the death according to their age, it seems that the people in the range of 16 until 21 years old are the most people who died in the road accident, with 1,090 cases of death state. These deaths are followed by the people who are in range of 22 until 25 years old, with the stated that are 989 cases. After that, the people who died are followed by the range of 26 until 30, with the 314 cases of the death state. This statistics show that the people who age between 16 until 30 are the most people who involved in the road accident. This poster also showed about the number of the death according to the gender, with the most death recorded was for the female driver. The female driver stayed 281,112 death case, followed by the male driver, which 279,015 death case stayed. It showed that the female driver are in the highest risk to be involved in the road accident rather than the male driver. The amount of the road accident death cases stayed from the year of 2017 until 2019 are 70,070,971 cases.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Arif bin Muhammad Yusuf. So now we continue to the explanation on behavior objectives and belief objectives. In our road safety campaign, we had outlined 4 belief objectives. The first one is the action of obeying the speed limit on a road can reduce the risk of accident, as suitable speed can reduce the potential of crash. It means that whenever people obey the speed limit, road accident can be avoided. This is because speeding can make us losing control of the vehicle as well as reducing the driver's reaction time. For example, if you drive 100 km per hour and there is an obstacle in front, you are much more likely to hit it. The time taken to reach the obstacle is shorter, thus making the driver have only a few moments to reach from the impact. The second is the action of wearing a seatbelt can reduce the risk of fatal injury during accident, as it can act as a tool to reduce the momentum of that can propel you out of the vehicle during accident. According to Osterhaber, director of the Pennsylvania Traffic Injury Prevention Project in Media, seatbelts prevent occupant of the vehicle from serious injury in 3 ways. The first is keep the occupant of the vehicle inside. People thrown from a vehicle are 4 times more likely to be killed than those who remain inside. Thus, seatbelt can ensure that the occupant to stay inside the car. Second, restrain the strongest part of the body. Restraints are designed to contain your body at its strongest part. For an older child and adult, these parts are the hips and shoulder, which is where the seat belt should be strapped. Thirdly, spread out any force from the collision. Lap and shoulder belt spread the force of the crash over a wide area of the body. By putting less stress on any one area, they can help you avoid serious injury. A shoulder strap also help keep your head and upper body away from the dashboard, steering wheel, and other hard interior part of the automobile should you stop suddenly or be hit by another vehicle. For the third belief objective is that the action of obeying to the rules and regulations related to road safety can avoid accident, as it serves as an authority that prevent misbehave on the road. We all have driven through unfamiliar areas before, and this can be a stressful experience. We do not have the same knowledge of road hazard that the locals do, and this can lead to accident. However, traffic sign were to give you an idea of what can be coming up around the next bend. Signs warn us about closed lane, construction work, blind spots or sharp turn. Ignoring this warning can lead to injuries and accident. They also warn about possible invisible obstacles like animal crossing, winding road or man at work. The last belief objective is the action of avoiding alcohol consumption before driving will decrease the chance for any accident, as without alcohol, the driver can drive with a sane mind. Alcohol can give many side effects when driving. No doubt alcohol is dangerous, as it becomes the main factor for many road accidents. This is because alcohol can slow reflexes, which can decrease the ability to react swiftly to changing the situation. It can slow eye muscle function, alter eye movement, and alter visual perception, and also possibly resulting in blurred vision. night vision and color perception also can be impaired. Then, we continue to the behavior objective using SMART technique. Behavior objective is something that we want the target market to apply and practice. There are 4 behavior objectives that we had draft. The first is to reduce the number of traffic congestion, especially during the peak hour, by using public transport as an alternative to go to work, mainly in the hotspot area like Kuala Lumpur. The data can be traced by referring to the number of tickets sold by LRT, MRT and KTM. Road congestion is one of the factors that can lead to road accident. This is because people who cannot wait for the congestion are tend to change to another lane, which can result into collision between the car from behind. The second is to ensure that the number of pedestrians and cyclists that are able to practice road safety measures increase from last year by encouraging them to use zebra crossing and the cycling track in their daily course to avoid contact with other vehicles. This type of road user are at a higher risk to be involved with accident. Thus, they need to practice road safety measures to ensure that they are safe from vehicles. The third is reducing the number of daily road accidents by 50% and increasing the level of compliance to the road act, such as obey the traffic light. This can be traced daily by SPAD or by conducting roadblock. We want the target market to obey the road act. By obeying to the traffic light, it will ensure that the movement of vehicles on the road are smooth and safe. And the last one is practicing ethical driving by ensuring them to know how to keep it safe, not just for themselves, but also the other highway users, such as do not exceed the speed limit, do not drive while tired, ensure that the vehicle is safe enough before driving, especially on festive season. So the most important thing is the target market need to practice ethical driving. They need to respect other road users and should not use the road recklessly.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Abdul Aziz and I will explain to you about the recommendation relating to road safety campaign. For the next thing, I will talk about the recommendation that many parties, including government, social marketer and also public, to improve the road safety. It is including prepare the national road safety strategy and plan of action, educational for the youth and also be aware with your surrounding. The first recommendation is relating with the action that can be done in the government to reduce the number of cases, the accident that happen every year, which are to prepare the national road safety strategy and plan of action. This strategy is involving many agencies that concern with the safety road ideas such as health, education, law enforcement and other relevant sector. This strategy also it is a study that related to behavior of the people on the road, condition of the car, book of the car and the enforcement that been done. The main purpose of this strategy and plan of action is to reduce the number of cases of road accident in 5 to 10 years from now. As the result for this strategy and plan of action, the government can change the current policy such as increasing the enforcement of the law, special allocation of maintaining the roads and also precaution that need to be set up. Lastly, the action can be done by the public is to be aware with your surrounding. The road user need to be aware and careful with their surrounding, mainly because most cases happen because of the careless and their own behavior while in the road. They need to have a mindset that their behavior might hurt themselves and other people that on the road. For example, playing with the phone while driving, not wearing seatbelt and did not follow the road sign that be allocated everywhere on the road. South Korea and Japan is a great example of nation that have that kind of mindset, or as the road users really follow the road rules and regulation, resulted the cases lesser than other nations. Secondly, is education for the youth. This action can be done by many organizations, especially the social marketer. In this campaign, we can talk it is to educate people what is the good safety road behavior. And this campaign will focus on the youth, especially in middle and high schoolers, as the statistics shown by Sham Malaysia saying that the youth are the one that are usually involved in the car accidents. In this campaign, we can talk about on many things, including on how to crossing the pedestrian line, the right way on the walk beside the road, and action that the youth can done when the accident happen in front of their eyes. The main purpose of this is to apply in their mind about the road safety since they are younger and apply the actions when they are older. This is very important mainly because as statistics show, Malaysia in the third rank of that rate of the car accident happened in the Asia in 2017.